welcome back to another video. Viper here, talking about my new-ish computer. It is fairly new as far as the computers I've dealt with in the past. This is a 2009. This little Emachines is actually quite good. It's a, let's see, what is it? It's a EL1300-02w. It has on the back panel 4 different ports for your USB, an Ethernet port, a VGA, 2 PS2, obviously one for keyboard, one for mouse, if I can get them in the right holes, and 5-channel audio along with, I do believe that's a modem or something. I don't know. It's got 2 punch-outs you could use if you want to. On the front, it's got a set of 4 USB and a couple of card readers, 1 mic reader, or mic port and headphone port. Along with in here is your drive bay for your CDs, DVDs, whatever you're putting into your, your computer. So let's open this up once I step over my cable because I'm charging and recording at the same time. It's funny that I could take apart this whole thing with just this one screwdriver right here. Of course, obviously, you shouldn't just have one screwdriver, you should have a couple. Let me get that into the hole and loosen it, and I need a bit extra light. There we go. Just think, I'm recording and using one hand for getting, man, that thing's hard to open, getting everything caught on camera. This thing runs an old Athlon processor, and I guess I gotta clean out that fan better. Originally it was a 1 gigabyte set of RAM. I add in another ½ gigabyte of RAM. Emachines, with their trademark, will just use this part and this part, and this is a pretty cheap part too. We'll just throw that in as well. So this runs a Athlon 64, and no, I don't mean the 64 2X, just a regular 64, so can't handle much. I'd love to run Linux on it, because running Linux would make things so much better. This uses a 220 watt bronze A+ power supply, and once I open the front panel, here's where we get all of our junk that we can take out. Now, I did replace the DVD drive. The original was a good one. I don't recognize this brand. I didn't recognize the other brand. So what's the harm in things? It runs a... what does it run for the hard drive? Let's see. Oh, a 160 gigabyte hard drive. That's why Linux would be a good upgrade from XP. Yeah, it's kind of sad that I'm still running XP. The cool thing is that this thing has a fan for the power supply that's easily accessible, so I can clean it if I were to take it out. there. Oops. Again, so what's that card even do? Concord LSI C40 AM3SN QC pass. I'm not sure what that is. It does something. But because the front port has just, it has all them pins that are made for USB, audio, and all kinds of stuff, and all that stuff is right here and there, so it runs it off of these. And this cord right here. That's a mess of cords. But if anything, that's pretty clean. So, as far as I can tell, this is actually a really good computer. This is really nice, it works well. It's a bit dusty, but what are you gonna do? Someone's gonna comment, clean it! That's what you do. Yeah, well, I'm limited to the fact that I don't have a can of air. And I'm not about to go and get my compressor and use that to blow it out and then have it fill back up with dust later on, because I'm just gonna probably tear out the processor, upgrade the RAM, the processor, and everything that I can, because this little thing, it sucks. It really does. I'm thinking about going to the Phantom series instead of the Athlon. Had that been an LGA 775, I would have the options of taking a Xeon and slightly modifying it by using a little sticker to cover up 2 pins. But it's not. This is Emachines. Of course they're not going to put an Intel socket in there. This computer is not meant to be a gaming computer, so, I mean, I'm screwed there. There we go, get some light back on this. Let the camera adjust. It's a pretty powerful little computer, I can't complain. You would think they'd use a standard 24-pin connector, and let me just pull this off and move this out of the way. But no, that's not a 20 or a 24-pin connector back there. That's something else. Had I had a better case or anything like that, I'd stick the motherboard and all that stuff in a better case. But I don't. So, it's pretty cool. It's a great little computer if you're looking to run something like XP on it. It doesn't take up much space. It's small. Man, this doesn't really have many good qualities to it. It's got an older processor that's really, really slow. Back in its time of 2009, this was a pretty good computer for a person on a tight budget. But nowadays, all these parts can be gathered together and, used, but not to do anything really strenuous. I can't even run on it Heaven Test Bench. Yeah. Kind of sad, isn't it? Something that's made to run on all versions of Windows, XP and above, can't run on this because it's showing up an error. I don't know. I'll probably go and, because I got Ubuntu on a flash drive, I'll probably just go and see if I can't get this thing to work with that. I mean, I did replace the thermal paste and everything else, so if anything, while it'll be hard on it, it'll be extremely hard on it. It might work, it might. Who am I trying to convince? It's probably not going to work. Oh well, no harm in trying, I guess. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and my face camera sucks. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share for more horrible videos coming from my camera on my phone on the face camera, because it'd be funny. I can bash my own equipment all I want and complain all I want, and it's not going to do no good. Maybe I'll get a better camera someday. Maybe not. Who knows? Thanks for watching, and goodbye.